is DrZhark and Stripes, and today we're playing on the School for Girls world. And so in this episode, oh, it's almost night. We're going to be doing the school, because the last episodes we've been doing the dorm, but now we're going to be doing the school. And I found some chipmunks, and I spawned in like 4 stacks or something insane, because they're really cute. Anyway, let me set the time today really quickly. That's not how you spell set. Anyway, here we go. And so what we're gonna do is I already built up the walls a bit because I knew that would take a lot of time and I was just a bit bored. Anyway, oh wow, there are chipmunks in here. I forgot that they would come in. Anyway, so this is gonna be the front door. So you're gonna come in and we're gonna have like a welcome center and stuff, stairs to the upstairs levels, and then, oh, the chipmunk just fell, that's sad. And then we're gonna have some offices here and bathrooms here, and over here we're going to have like an outdoor area and stuff. So how we're gonna do the inside is we're gonna do the walls out of, well, mainly out of pink stained clay. So let me grab some of that. So we need to first of all make the welcome desk, and so I was thinking we could do that out of some black wool to make it look kind of classy. So here we go. Let's see, is that a square? Yes, that is. Okay, so it's gonna look like that. But let's grab some Carpender block stairs. Oh wait, we need to use Carpenter blocks out of this, or else termites will eat it. Oh yeah, I already did the floor beforehand. Sorry about that. Anyway, we have some stairs over here. Let me grab that, and you can place it like sideways. There we go. And then, I don't know, that just looks kind of cool, I think. So, let me, should I dye the walls now or later? I think later would be fine. Let's see if we can find a computer, like a laptop. Here we go. And then we are gonna want an like office chair. I don't know if we have an office chair or not. Let's see. Do we have an office chair? I don't think so. We have coffins, how nice, and coffee tables. So let's look for a seat and see if we can build one. I don't know if we have one that's not wooden. Let's look for a chair. Maybe a stone chair like this. Or let's see if we have like a couch so that we could, that's black. Maybe this. Let's see what this looks like. That looks a little bit weird. How about what that looks like? Does that look better or worse? I think that looks better. Anyway, but we are going to use the couches over here because we're going to put down some seatings. So, like this. There we go. You should probably add some bookshelves back there. So let's look for some bookshelves. I don't know what kind of bookshelves we could use. We could just use like these. I like these because they have like a lot of texture to them. I'm not sure like what kind of wood we should do it out of. Probably just oak. Where's the oak? Here we go. Can we place it so it's like that and like that? No. Let me look for a second to see. Here, those are the normals, and those are filled with books. And I think I kind of want the ones filled with books because then they all look different. Oh, and they drop out their books when you destroy them. Anyway, so that looks fine. Maybe I should have done it like that. I don't know, I think it's okay. Now let's do the walls a bit, because it's gonna be mainly made out of pink stained clay, just because, not because it's a girls' school, but because it just looks nice. Oh, oops, I think I did the ceiling one too low. But I don't want like a super high ceiling, so maybe that's fine. So we're gonna do some windows like here. Let me color the walls super quickly, and then I'll be back. Okay, so we got this part done. My voice went really weird then. And so now we should probably fill in the windows with some glass. So maybe like this. Maybe this white stained glass, like the bubble glass looks kind of nice, or maybe we should use the clear bubble glass. Is that gray or is that normal? I think that that's normal. So let's place this down. Oopsie. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to place it down like this. Anyway, is that right? Oh, I don't like the particle, or not the particles, but you know, like the lines in the middle. So maybe we should use normal glass. I'm not completely sure. What's that? You can't even see the gray stained glass. Yeah, I think we should probably, oh, we could do this, because I don't think, well, that might look weird. Let's see. Can we like place it like that? It doesn't like show the things on the sides. Wait, now it, oh wait, no it's not. Okay, that's kind of weird. I guess we're gonna have to do some generic glass or from a different mod. I think generic glass is fine. Where is that? We should use panes, I think, just because panes look really nice. So let's see. Does that look alright? Yep. And there's not a ton of windows, but there are some. What else do we need? We could add like a table with a lamp on over there. So let's see if we can find a oak table, because everything in this lobby is gonna be, all the wooden things are gonna be like oak. Don't really know. We could see what that, except but it might screw up like the connecting bits, which wouldn't be good. Let's see what we have for a lamp. Do we have just like, maybe like this white one or something? Oh, probably the black one might match better. Let's see. Is that good or bad? Good or bad? I don't know. Let's see what we have for a table. I'm not completely loving it. Maybe we should use something like this. Let's see what this looks like. Boop. That looks better, I think. So let's stick down a black lamp, like right there. Yeah, that's pretty good. I don't really know what else to add. Maybe we should add a coffee table. No. Let's see oak, because I saw oak table, or maybe, I think that was this one we searched for, table, and it looks like a coffee table. Here it is. Oh, it's called a wooden table. But, oh, it doesn't attach up. Okay, so maybe we shouldn't use that. Maybe we could add some carpet. Let's see. Ooh, I like this black carpet, because we are kind of going for a nice modern black thing. So is that okay? Oopsie. I think that looks pretty nice. Let's add a fish tank in here too. Maybe we should use a shelf for that. Let's see what we have for shelves. Here are some shelves, although I don't want it to be like sitting off half of it. Let's see what we have for fish. Is it tank? Oh, I think it's aquarium maybe? Yeah, it must be. Oopsie. Here we go. So let's stick that down. There, that looks pretty nice. And it's getting dark, so let me set the time today. Really quickly. Okay, there we go. My hand's like falling asleep for some reason, even though I'm using it. What else do we need? We could add some paintings, maybe? Let's grab a painting. I really like that there are fish in here. It looks like quite nice and stuff. Okay, so painting. Well, let's see. Oh, that's a bit big. Maybe we should add, do we have one that's like 3x4? Let me see. Let me block it off like that. Does that work? Oh, I blocked it off wrong. Like, no, not like that. Let me see something. Sorry this is taking so long. Can we, no, that's not what I'm trying to do. Yeah, and then can we do like a single painting here? Okay, that looks pretty nice. What else do we need? We could add some more windows right here maybe. Although maybe we should get rid of that bookcase because it, like, I can't make one that's like an L shape or stair shape or whatever. Oh, I forgot to do the wall back here. Oops daisy. Did not mean to be shifting while doing that. Oh, that looks weird. Okay, is that correct? Yes it is. So that looks pretty nice. I think we might be all done for over here, or at least for now. So let's move on. That is weird. That looks like, I don't even know what that looked like. I'm totally missaw that though. So let's do the bathrooms, I guess. They're gonna be pretty simple. I don't know what color we should do them. We could maybe do them wool and clay, because wool and clay always looks super nice. Maybe we should just use generic white. Maybe gray. Let's see what we have for tiles. Because here's the tile block. I don't know what we should do for. Oops, are you okay, Lulu? Sorry, my kitten is here and she just screamed. Anyway, what kind of tile should we do? I really don't know. We could leave it as an oak floor. And then where were the sinks? Okay, so let's go over to the Crayfish mod, and then they have sinks and toilets. So let's grab a basin, I guess is what they call it, and a kitchen counter. I think that's good. Then let's stick a basin here, then some counters in between. I wish we had a mirror, but we don't, unfortunately. That's okay though. Then I need to do the walls around it and stuff. I'll probably do those in a second. Oops. Anyway, so what do we need? Maybe we should add a window. Yeah, we could add windows over there. Where's the glass? Sorry, my voice is going super strange. So let me bring this over here really quickly. Let's place this down, and then maybe we could put this tile here, and then if we grab the hammer. Oh my goodness, my cat just climbed up the computer. There we go. Anyway, sorry about that. We need to grab the hammer from over here. Let me see, here we go. So I don't know what backdrop we could do. Maybe that. That looks pretty nice. Then there's that. Those, I don't know if I like those. Maybe we could use the sideways one. Where is that? Over here? Nope. Next. There we go. So let me set all of these to that really quickly and do the walls out of probably the white wool and clay, and then I'll be back. Okay guys, so I just finished. I added in that other window, and I also made it so that I can put water in the sink, and I can do it in the other one, although I don't think I will. Let's see, now we should probably add a toilet, so let me see if we have one. Here we go. Let's add that toilet, and if we can, some toilet paper. Let's see, we can't, I don't think we can stick one there, because that's where the door is. Who needs toilet paper anyway? Now we should probably add a door, because yeah, you need a door. Let's just get a spruce door. I guess that works. That's not where I meant to place it. There we go. And then we can I'm gonna do the exact same thing in this bathroom that I did in, so I'm gonna copy this bathroom and stick it in there manually. And so let me do that. Then we can work on the offices. So that's gonna be like the, you know, like the principal and the vice principal's office. Or actually, I think that it might be a supply room in the principal's office. I'm not completely sure. I'll figure that out in a second. Maybe the vice principal should share an office with the supply room, or we might be able to do supply room under the stairs. That's probably a better bet. Yeah, so I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I did this bathroom now, which is basically, like I said, identical to this one, except for the tiles. That's the real only difference in the side of the hall that it's on. Anyway, so now let's do the office. And so this is gonna be the vice principal's office, I think. And so we need to grab like a desk or something. I don't know what kind of desk to use. Maybe we should go over here to the office area and use this, credenza totally mispronounced that. And we could grab some papers and not money. But let's see, is there like a chair? We could use a stone chair. So oh, maybe we should do it modern. I don't know. So let's place that right there and that right there. Okay, I don't like how that looks. Let's see what we have for tables. Maybe we should use the glass. I think that might look kind of nice. So let's stick the glass one, like three of them. And then we can add some papers. And we can add, what else? A laptop. Let's see, what else would we need? I guess that's all that we might want for now. Let's see if we have some shelves or something that we could put up. I wish that there were some metal ones, or just gray ones to match the gray-white theme of this room. But that's okay. So let's stick some windows here maybe. What should we add over there? We could stick a grandfather clock. Like a massive just clock out of nowhere. That looks absolutely awful. So let's see if we have like, you know those little things that, like a reward, except I totally don't remember the word for them right now. Like a medal. Let's see what they have for a medal. Oopsie. Oh, those are all framed. I guess we don't have to add any in. What? There's an ant on the floor over there. Let's add a ceiling fan, because who doesn't want a ceiling fan in their office? There we go. Now she has a nice ceiling fan if it gets a bit too warm. Let me grab that glass again really quick, and then I should probably just paint the walls, although I kind of want to do that in a little bit. I really can't remember the word for the things, and I'm quite frustrated. I know that we had some, oh yeah, it's a trophy. Let's see. What I was gonna say is I know that we had some in the other room. Oh wait, do they not have any? I'm sure that there's some. Maybe they called it some other weird name, but we did stick one in here, I think. Pretty sure. I thought that there's one in here. Maybe there's not. Oh well. Well, maybe I'll come across one later that we can add in there. But maybe we should add like a potted plant for now or something. I mean, it kind of just looks nice like this. Quite empty, but nice just the same. I know, we could have like, maybe they're like two vice people, and so then they like share an office, so we can stick it like this. Let me stick a book and quill over here, and then is there like a computer? Oh, look at this knight statue. Maybe it would be called a statue. Lipstick? Oh, that's like big. I thought that was gonna be little. No, that's like a full-size knight statue. It looks freaking amazing. I know, this could only be one, and then we could stick that in here. That might be kind of cool. Where did that go? There we go. Oh, you can't stick it against the wall. You have to have it like turned or something. I guess you don't have to have it turned, but that takes up a lot of space. Maybe we should stick that over here. Okay, that looks cool. So now let's go over to the principal's office, and in here, I kind of also want to go for a modern theme, but I'm not sure. Let's look for something wooden. So let's find a wooden table, maybe like a dark oak, 'cause that looks pretty cool, and then also a wooden chair. Where's a wooden chair? Let's just look for a chair. Here we go. Oh, it's just called chair. Okay. So let's stick that right here maybe. And then let's stick a big table like that. Oh, we should probably actually stick it over here, just in case she has any naughty visitors. Then they can sit like there and there or something. And then she'll also need a laptop, so we can go over here and grab a laptop, and she'll probably also need some papers. So maybe more than just some. let's see if we can find a dark oak shelf. Here we go. And then we could stick some like over here, like there maybe. And then we can just stick a lot of papers on here. And then are there any books that we could put? Okay, I don't think any of these are placeable. Maybe the book and quill would be, I mean, I know that would probably, but anyway, that looks fine. Maybe we should do the thing on only one side, like so. Okay, that's cool. And then we can stick a big window right there. And I'm gonna find something for the walls, and then it'll probably be the end of the episode. Okay guys, so that's the end of the episode there. Sorry it's a bit short, but thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye!